They saw the beauty, the fame, the perfect life. But they never saw the burden she carried. They never knew the storm behind her smile. Naya was not born into a conventional family. She was found abandoned as a newborn on the steps of an orphanage, wrapped in a faded cloth with nothing but a handwritten note, "Forgive me." She was born this way. A kind-hearted couple, Namdi and Zikora, took her in and raised her as their own. They showered her with love, protected her from the harshness of the world, and gave her a life filled with warmth and security. They shielded her from society's cruelty, ensuring she never felt less than whole. With their wealth, they provided her with the best education and opportunities. Obinna's family had been close friends with hers since childhood, and he became the only friend she truly kept close. They shared countless childhood memories, family vacations, late-night talks, and secrets that bound them together. However, Ifyananya never let him or anyone else in on the full truth of her past. But fate was cruel. A tragic car accident took her adoptive parents when she was 21, just after she graduated from university. Left alone, she turned to her love for dance and music for comfort. Fortunately, her parents had left her well off, so she could afford to live alone in luxury, yet her heart carried an emptiness she could never fill. Naya's turns to dancing. She had always loved to dance, but it wasn't just passion, it was therapy. Encouraged by her childhood best friend Obinna, she uploads her first video on TikTok. Overnight, it goes viral. As her popularity surges, she forms a dance group, catapulting them all into stardom. Her social media following explodes. She gains brand deals, wealth, and admiration, but questions begin to arise in her community. She carefully selects Adora and Cindy, two talented dancers who share her passion and drive. Together, they form the Urban Tribe, a dynamic trio that takes social media by storm. They sign sponsorship deals, perform at elite events, and build a loyal fanbase. Yet, as Naya's fame grows, so do the questions. Naya's private life remains a mystery. She goes on dates but always breaks them off before anything serious develops. The only man she trusts is Obinna. Why is Naya always rejecting suitors? Why doesn't she date anyone despite all the attention? What is she hiding? Enter Ziki, a rising influencer, always in Naya's shadow. Her dance moves aren't as sharp, her content lacks originality, and she desperately wants to surpass her. When her attempts at dance battles fail, she starts an online smear campaign, hinting that Naya isn't who she claims to be. The internet buzzes. Ziki and her fans speculate wildly. Maybe she's hiding a husband. Maybe she's had surgery. Maybe she's fake. Despite the noise, Naya remains unshaken. She doesn't react, doesn't engage in online feuds. But the whispers are relentless. One evening, after another failed date, Obinna confronts her. Obinna, Ife, tell me the truth. What are you afraid of? After years of silence, Naya finally confesses, but not before making Obinna swear he will take her secret to his grave. Naya, voice breaking, I was born intersex. My parents found me abandoned as a baby and raised me with love, but I never truly felt like I belonged. I live in fear, fear of rejection, fear that no one will ever see me beyond a label. Obinna, moved, swears his loyalty, promising never to betray her. But temptation lurks in the shadows. Obinna has always been infatuated with Ziki, Naya's biggest rival. One fateful night, desperate to win her affection, he whispers Naya's secret into her ears, believing it would draw them closer. Instead, Ziki sees it as an opportunity to bring down her biggest rival. Days later, Naya's secret is leaked online. The internet goes into a frenzy. Headlines emerge. Social media star Naya's hidden truth exposed. Instead of rejection, Naya finds an outpouring of support. Fans defend her. Other influencers rally behind her. The conversation shifts, why did she have to carry this burden alone? But Naya is not interested in the public sympathy. She is focused on something else, Obinna's betrayal. The night after the leak, Obinna calls Naya, his voice slurred with regret. Obinna, pleading, Naya. I was drunk. I wasn't thinking. But look, the world accepts you. People are supporting you. Please, forgive me. Naya listens in silence, her grip tightening around her phone. She knows forgiveness is not an option. She whispers, okay. Let's talk tomorrow when you come over. Obinna arrives at Naya's place, expecting their usual hangout. Before his arrival, Naya sets up her camera in a hidden corner and starts the recorder. She greets him warmly, cooking his favorite meal. The laughter is forced, the atmosphere heavy, but Obinna doesn't notice. As they eat, he suddenly clutches his stomach, pain flashing across his face. You swore to keep my secret. You promised me. And yet, you gave my truth to the one person who wanted to destroy me. Obinna's vision blurs. He gasps for air, realization dawning. He tries to stand, but collapses. As he lies writhing, Naya says to him, You see, Obinna, I never feared the world's judgment. I feared betrayal. You were my brother, my only family. And you destroyed me. She looked at the camera and asked, Would you have stood by me? Or would you have done what he did? More importantly, who will you stand by today? Obinna's breathing slows. The poison does its work. Naya takes a deep breath and continues eating from the same plate. The next morning, both their bodies are discovered. The video of their final moments goes viral. The world watches, horrified, as Naya's pain and betrayal are laid bare. News of Naya's tragic death spreads fast, and soon the world turns its attention to Ziki. Outrage erupts online. Brands immediately pull their sponsorships, cutting ties with her. She loses lucrative deals, his accounts get flooded with hate comments, and her once loyal fanbase abandons her. Her social media engagement plummets as people call her out for her role in the betrayal. Ziki tries to do damage control, posting an apology, but it's too late. She is cancelled. The internet makes an example out of her. She becomes a cautionary tale, a reminder that social media fame built on cruelty has devastating consequences. Naya's tragic end sparks a global conversation on betrayal, mental health, and the importance of seeking help. Organizations and support groups come forward, urging people to speak out, seek counseling, and lean on trusted friends or groups in times of struggle. No matter what pain you carry, you are never alone. Seek help, reach out, and know that your life matters. Betrayal hurts, but healing is possible. Choose to live. Her words and questions become a rallying call, inspiring people to be accepting, share their struggles and support one another.